Protozoa. A protozoan is a single-celled eukaryote. They are included under the kingdom Protista. The study of protozoa is called protozoology. Protozoans have specialized organelles. These organelles are used for movement, feeding, and other functions. Protozoa, example, amoeba. Cell structure of amoeba. Amoeba is a unicellular microscopic organism. It is found in ponds. Amoeba is irregular in shape. It has cell membrane, cytoplasm, and nucleus. It is a protozoan that move by means of pseudopodia. In means false feet. Pseudopodia are the extended part of cell membrane. It helps to catch its prey. The body flows around the food particle and engulf it, forming food vacuoles. Contractile vacuoles are seen in the cytoplasm that help in excretion. Amoeba reproduces by means of fission and sporulation. Uses of microorganisms in medicine. Medicine. We obtain antibiotics and vaccines from microbes. The word anti means against. Antibiotic is a substance produced by living organisms which is toxic for other organisms. Sir Alexander Fleming was the first person to discover the antibiotic penicillin in the year 1928. The antibiotic penicillin was obtained from Penicillium. It is used to treat diseases such as tetanus, diphtheria. Antibiotic streptomycin is obtained from Streptomyces bacteria to cure various bacterial infections, example plague. Next topic, vaccines. Vaccines are prepared from dead or weakened microbes. Edward Jenner was the first person to discover smallpox vaccine. He coined the term vaccination. When the vaccine is injected into the body of a patient, the body produces antibodies to fight against the germs. These antibodies remain inside the body and protects from future invasion of the germs. Therefore, vaccination is otherwise called as immunization. Example, MMR vaccine for measles, mumps, rubella, BCG vaccine for tuberculosis. Next topic, agriculture, natural fertilizer. Microorganisms are called as decomposers because they act upon degradable wastes. During the process, nitrates and other inorganic nutrients are released into the soil, making the soil fertile. This compost is called as natural fertilizer. Nitrogen fixation. Rhizobium bacteria living in the root of leguminous plants enrich the soil by fixing the atmospheric nitrogen as nitrates, which are essential for the growth of plants. In industry, microorganisms are used for sewage treatment, production of biogas, and production of alcohol and wine. First one, sewage treatment. Aerobic microbes are allowed to grow in the primary effluent during the secondary stage of wastewater treatment. These microbes consume the major part of the organic matter in the effluent. Example, Nitrobacter species. In the anaerobic treatment of sewage, methanobacterium is used. Production of biogas. Human and animal fecal matter and plant waste are broken down by anaerobic bacteria to produce methane along with carbon dioxide and hydrogen. These bacteria are called as methanogens. Production of alcohol and wine. Alcoholic drinks are prepared by fermentation process using yeast. Sugars in grapes are fermented by using yeast. Beer is produced by the fermentation of sugars in rice and barley. In our daily life, microorganisms are used in making of bread. Yeast is used in bakeries to make bread and cakes. They are added to the dough to produce carbon dioxide, which makes the dough rise. Bread and cakes are soft due to carbon dioxide gas. Chlorella is rich in proteins and vitamins is added to the dough, which enriches bread with nutrients. Next, preparation of curd and cottage cheese. Lactose in the milk gets turned into lactic acid by the action of lactobacillus bacteria. Therefore, the milk becomes thick. It gives a sour taste. When curd is processed, cottage cheese, paneer is obtained. In human intestine, Lactobacillus acidophilus that gives in the human intestine helps in digestion of food and fight against harmful diseases causing organisms. E. coli bacteria in human intestine help in synthesizing vitamin K and vitamin B complex. Harmful microorganisms. A few microorganisms are harmful to humans, animals, and plants. They cause diseases and hence they are called as pathogens. Pathogens enter into the body through cuts and wounds in the skin, mouth, or nose and cause diseases. Viruses causing flu are spread through air. When the patient sneezes, droplets containing viruses spread in air and it gets entered to another person when he breathes. Let us study about some of the diseases caused by the microorganisms in human, animals and plants. First one, diseases caused by microorganisms in humans. Bacterial disease, tuberculosis. Microorganisms, Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Mode of transmission through air and sputum of infected person. Second one, common cold. Viral disease, influenza. Mode of transmission through air. Third one, malaria. Protozoan disease, microorganism Plasmodium. Mode of transmission, female Anopheles mosquito.